G'day guys, how are you?
Not bad.
I'm Ask away, Eddie.
Okay, Colin. How long have you been skating for?
I've been skating for roughly, I'm 61 now, skating since I was 18, so it's what's that, 43 years? If my calculations are correct. Yeah, about 43 years. Yeah.
And how many skates do you have? You seem to have quite a lot.
At the moment, I only have 2 sets, but to be honest, I've only recently had 2 sets. Probably back in the day, we all used to have just 1 set of skates because that's all you could afford. And I used to be a speed skater, so I used to race, and we skated indoor and outdoor races. We had the 1 set of skates we used for both. And these probably look a little bit different to what you see in the general public with the big high boots and the toe stoppers and so forth. These are basically a customised speed skate, which you actually build yourself. So basically, a lot of people just use a plain soccer boot, and you can buy the frame or the plate and buy separate wheels as well. These are customised wheels from a guy in Sydney. He makes custom wheels. So the wheels themselves, like these wheels, set of wheels are probably about $350 a set of customised wheels. You're looking about $170 for the plates, and then whatever you pay for your soccer boots or whatever. The other pair I have, they have an Italian racing boot. Those boots are probably worth about, these days, these are a vintage, can't get these anymore. They're probably worth about at least $400 a set of plates. For the boots, plates, another $170, and the wheels, another $350. So you're looking at over $1,000 for those set of skates. So they're not an off-the-shelf type of skate. They're a customised speed skate for racing, but also just for general session and just for a bit of fun.
Yeah.
So basically what you'll notice, especially on these skates, is that they don't have, one thing they don't have is a toe stopper. You'll probably see most skates in the general public, you see on ads and in the shops, they'll have a toe stopper. Well, these are called NTS plates, means no toe stop plate, and they're specifically really for racing, especially in Europe and Australia. Americans still tend to use their stoppers because they tend to start on their stoppers, but we have a different way of starting. So these are set up as what we call a classic Aussie mount. I won't go into too much details about that. But what I'm doing here is also, one good advantage of these plates is a quick release axle, so I can quickly change my wheels. All I have to do is a little clip up, and I can just turn that over. We can just click this flip up and swap wheels over, and there's my wheels changed. So it's good for racing because you're always testing out different types of wheels for different tracks, and that's why I'm changing this morning. I've got these new wheels I just wanted to test out. Like I said, these come from a guy named Scott Corey up in Sydney, a really good mate of mine, who makes these wheels. They're custom wheels. He exports them all over the world. They're rated as the #1 wheel in the world because they're custom. Like I said, they're about between $250 and $350 a set, Aussie dollar set. So, but they're a beautiful wheel, and the actual plates I use, they're actually a copy of an Italian plate. They're made in India, and I actually import these into the country. So you just, but yeah. So so that's basically a classic Australian type speed skate. Any other questions you have about?
You explained that you use different wheels for different conditions. Can you sort of explain more about that?
Basically we have the wheels you have tend to be, they can be different hard. The actual urethane can be different hardnesses. It tends to be that the harder wheels, say from about a 90A, which is there's a scale of rating from 0 to 100 of hardness. From about 90 up to 100, they tend to be for indoor sessions because it's smoother, and anything under 90 tends to be used for outdoor. Like these are more of an outdoor wheel because they're about a 78 hardness, and those are about a 84. But saying that, it depends on the smoothness of the track. If you've got a nice smooth bitumen outside track, you can use something like a 92 or even up to a 98 hardness wheel. It really depends on the surface. Basically, the general rule of thumb is the smoother the surface, the harder the wheel, the rougher the surface, the softer wheel, and so forth.
And how often do you think you change wheels, depending on
not very often. Once again, it just depends. I've had these for months and haven't had a chance to roll them yet, so I just thought I'd put them on today. So it can be a bit of a debut for these wheels. But yeah, it just depends. It really just depends once again on the surface and the conditions of the track. You just have to follow me.
Hang on, Colin.
Make you work for it.
Make me work for it. Okay.
Yes. Okay, from upstairs.
Ground, that's even better. Friggin' hell, it's an easy thing.
Incredible. I will just record some more of
Yep. That's just too heavy, man.
that. Here I was thinking about using one for my car stuff, but the Huntley Hill climb goes all day.
Shit. Oh.
All day. I'm like, they start at 8 and they go till 5.
Yeah.
A bit of just a day, isn't it? Really, Huntley Hill Climb is really the tripod, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Never
Have you
actually
been
been.
have you been to Huntley Hill climb?
Nah, I've seen some footage of it in the past.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just a straight hill, isn't it?
Pretty much. It has a couple corners. That's pretty much it.
Didn't know they still did it actually.
Yeah, they've got one. They've got one on November 13th. I'm trying to do that as my own video because it's a motorsport and it's a leisure activity,
Yeah,
so it works.
you could have gone to Bathurst, done Bathurst.
You need a lot. Whenever it comes to going to like other ones, it seems like there's like a shit ton of rules you need to follow, and like you need to have all kinds of
Yeah,
certificates and crap. Like I was considering going to the Eastern Creeks, but I need to like do so many different things. I don't want to be allowed in very certain areas.
Lots of mountain paperwork.
Yeah, that too. Whereas this one, it's like I'm trying to just organise with them right now and see where they'll let me stand.
And Eastern Creek probably wouldn't be free as well, guys. You get that one, please.
There's I could go to the General Missionary.